Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the Football Wizards. So, how's everybody? Excuse me, and welcome to the deadline day stream of the Football Wizards. So, guys, I welcome you all to our live stream. As you can see, hey Hazam Barakat, hey FPL 360, hey Avishka Ale, I welcome you all to the live stream. As you can see, this is my team right now. As of now, as I've set up, this is the same team that I put in the video yesterday. So there have not been many changes. Hey Abhishek, welcome to the stream. So there have not been many changes or any changes to this team as far as I'm concerned. But I'm going to be waiting for any last minute leaks on Twitter so that if we find out that Trent Alexander-Arnold or Mane are not playing, then I will probably update my team. Otherwise, this team is going to remain the same. Rohan, welcome to the stream. Razat says hi. Hey Razat. FPL 360 says my rank is 26,000. That's really good. I wish I had a 26,000 rank, but unfortunately I don't. Pedrick Scanlon says hi. Hey Pedrick. I welcome you to the stream. Mad Reza. Hey, how are you? So that was the main dilemma for me, guys. I'm just waiting on any last minute Twitter news and to see whether both my Liverpool assets start. If they do, then I don't have any problems. But just in case. And if you want to know, I mean, I do not think that there's any risk of them not starting, especially Mane because he was rested midweek. Tejas says hi. JT Animations, welcome to the stream. Modarsh says, what about Captain Abraham? Tenzin says hi. Avishka says Dele Alli or Son. All right, so I guess we should be starting off with the most important question this game week, that is who to captain. So I'm going to address it once and for all, so that we don't have to talk about the captaincy again and again. For me, this game week, a Liverpool player out of Salah or Mane, Vardy, or maybe a Chelsea player as well, like Abraham. These are the three teams out of which I would be choosing a captain. So Leicester, Liverpool, and Chelsea are the three teams that we are narrowing it down to. So for me, I was really confused between Mane and Vardy, but since Vardy is more of a shield pick, and they're playing at home, he wants to continue his goal scoring run. So I think that for me, Vardy is the better pick, but equally Mane is also a good pick. So for those who are asking about Abraham, I personally am a little disinclined to pick Abraham because for us, I've made him twice. I've made him captain twice, and both the times he's just given me 2 points. So I just want to stay away from Abraham. So if you have Vardy or Mane, I think they are the better captain options than Abraham. Avishka asks Dele or Son in. I think both are good options. It depends upon how much funds you have. I mean, if I have funds, then Son is also a good option. But if you want to save the funds and invest elsewhere, then I guess Dele Alli is also good. I mean, there's nothing much to choose between them in the past few game weeks, so it's more a roll of a dice rather than any logical decision to pick them. FPL 360 asks, who should I start? Tompkins, Lundstrom, or Aurier? Out of these, I would say Lundstrom because he has the highest ceiling among these. Lundstrom is pretty good. Tenzin says hi. Hey Abrar. For all those guys who are new to the stream, I would like to tell you that Abrar Ali Khan in the chat, he is our second visit, so he's going to be answering some of your questions as well. Rohan says Rashford or Abraham for the next few weeks. See, that's the point, Rohan. If I had to choose for this week, I think Abraham has a better match in game week 17 against Bournemouth, who have lost Ake, and so that's, in my opinion, Abraham has a better match in this game week. But over the next 6 game weeks, if you look at the fixtures of Marcus Rashford, you see here, I'm in Everton, Watford, Newcastle, Burnley, Arsenal. Okay, I mean Arsenal is not that difficult game anymore. I mean Norwich, Liverpool. Okay, but then Burnley and Wolves. So I think Rashford has a better fixtures overall. That's why I preferred to go for Marcus Rashford, even though he was about 1 million more expensive than Abraham. George Tip says Mane to Salah. See guys, this is what I would like to tell you, that we shouldn't. Nobody should be transferring in Liverpool players at this moment, because as you are all aware, Liverpool has a blank game week in game week 18 because of their Club World Cup. So if you, whichever Liverpool player you have, you should keep him. I don't think you should be skipping or changing Liverpool players in this game week. I mean, maybe you can transfer him out, but don't bring them in or don't change them. Randeep says Musa or Zaha. Zodiac says hello. Hey Zodiac, welcome to the stream. Randeep says Musa or Zaha. See, this is a really tough one. I'd just probably go with Zaha. I think he's the talisman of the Crystal Palace team, and if Crystal Palace has to win, then I think Zaha should be involved in the game. So yeah, Zaha. Tenzin says Wilchel will start. We haven't heard anything about his new injury news or anything, so I think he should be fine to start. I think Chilwell should be fine. Jashantur, welcome to the stream. Rashid says Kelly and Mount, who's better to sub? I think Rashid, you should play Mount over Kelly. Kelly has a ceiling of 6 points. Mount, I think, has an ability to score more points. George says Captain Salah or Vardy. George, I already addressed this. As I said, anybody between Liverpool and Leicester assets is a good captain. So it depends on the personal choice, you know. So if you want to go for Salah, because Watford and Norwich are like the two bottom teams, are close to the bottom. So that's why I think they're both good options. Personally, I'm just picking Vardy because over the last few game weeks, Vardy has given me, over the past 5 game weeks, Vardy has been my captain and never blanked once. So that's why I want to go with the Vardy. Ahmed says, should I keep Musa? Well, if you don't have any other fires to put out, then Musa can probably go. You know, for me, I had to take out Jimenez because Jimenez had really difficult fixtures, and get Rashford. If I didn't have to do that, probably I would have replaced Musa with Abraham or somebody like that. So Derek says, who should I start, Aurier or Lundstrom? This is pretty tough one because Aurier is playing in a better team, but they haven't been keeping many clean sheets. They kept a clean sheet last week, but they have a really tough match against Wolves. And Lundstrom has a better fixture, so I'd start Lundstrom. Zodiac says, if you had to transfer in 3 players for your team for at least 3 game weeks, who would you choose? Zodiac, the thing is, next week Liverpool has a blank. Leicester and Manchester City play each other. Arsenal play Everton. Chelsea and Spurs play each other. So there's really tough fixtures in the upcoming weeks. So I would be looking at somebody like Grealish. Grealish seems to be a good option for the upcoming 2 or 3 game weeks, and Manchester United assets such as Rashford and James are also good options. So yeah, in my opinion, Manchester United players, or you can look at maybe Grealish as well. So yeah. Pavan says, who should I start between Lundstrom, Soyuncu and Kelly? Lundstrom, Soyuncu, and Kelly. I guess out of these, you can either go with Lundstrom or Soyuncu. I keep recommending Lundstrom because I think Lundstrom has a really high ceiling. You know, he has already, if you look at the points that he has scored in the past few game weeks, I mean, he has the potential to go really big. You see here, he's got 14 points, 12 points, and 21 points. So, you know, that's the only reason don't want to keep, I want to keep picking him. You know, that's the main thing. So I'd pick Lundstrom out of these. The second choice would be Soyuncu, of course. Who to start, Lundstrom or Chilwell? Out of these, Chilwell for sure. They play Norwich, and I think they have a good chance of a clean sheet. Adrian says tough choice this week. Which one to play out of Ali, Mount, Musa, and Martial? If you are having to choose between these players, your team must be really awesome, Adrian. But if I had to choose one of these, then I'd say, depending upon the form, it would have to be between Ali and Martial. Razat says, is it wise to bench Kelly for Soyuncu? I think it should be okay to bench Kelly for Soyuncu because Leicester have the best defense in the league at the moment, and Soyuncu is an integral part of the team. Kelly can get you 6 points. Soyuncu possibly 6 points as well. So, but I think Soyuncu has a better chance to get a clean sheet. So yeah. Zodiac says I got Grealish. All right, that's cool. That's cool. Rashid says Mount, Kelly, who's better out of Mount and Kelly? I would pick Mount for this game week as they play Bournemouth, who practically have very little defense left because RK is injured, and then Charlie Daniels is not there, and there's so many. Adam Smith is injured, so yeah. Captain Kevin De Bruyne or Mane? For me, Mane, definitely. Out of Kevin De Bruyne and Mane, there is no doubt. I would captain Mane. George says to hold McGinn. Yeah, if you have McGinn and you've persisted with him for such a long time till now, I don't see any reason to transfer him out right now. Aston Villa have a good fixture swing for the upcoming 4 or 5 game weeks. I think you should keep McGinn. And Carlton Prince says, will Musa start? I am not sure what to do because I have Aurier on the bench. The thing about Musa is his manager Chris Wilder, in his press conference, he said he's fine, he's fit to start, and I think they don't have any other better striker options than Musa, because who else do they have? They've got this Billy Sharp, they've got McGoldrick and Musa, and Billy Sharp I think has 1 goal in the Premier League and McGoldrick has no goals, so they have to get goals from somewhere. So I think it's better that I think Musa is going to start definitely for them. George says thank you, you're welcome. Osama says Captain Abraham. Osama, I've already addressed this question of captaincy. I think it's better if you have Mane or Vardy, but if you don't, then yeah, you can go with Abraham. Prithvi says, should I get Rashford for Aubameyang? If you look at Arsenal's fixtures, they've got some really tough games coming up. They've got who they've got? I think they've got Manchester City, then they've got Everton and Chelsea, Manchester United. I think Rashford for Aubameyang is a decent move, yes. Stick or twist with Auba? Sumesh, I just answered this question. I think Aubameyang can score against any team, but depending upon the form of Arsenal, I think it's better to get a striker like Abraham or Rashford or Vardy. Obviously, I think we already have Vardy, but I think it's better to get rid of Aubameyang because there's too much funds stuck with Auba. Rashid says, answer please. Rashid, I already answered your question. I'll just go back. I think you should start Mount over Kelly. Mule says, triple captain Vardy. So many people have asked me this question, to be honest with you, and for me, guys, I don't recommend triple captaining generally in this single game weeks, because I mostly use my triple captainship in the double game week that usually is game week 34 or game week 37. But if you want to triple captain Vardy, then yeah, that's up to you. But I think if you want to do it, then it's not a bad week to do it in. It's a decent week to triple captain Vardy. Yeah, sure. But for me, I always do it in the double game weeks. Just a second, I'll just have a drink of water, please. All right. Zami says, how better Mane or Salah? Wow, if you've got those two players, you've got some awesome choices to make. But yeah, out of Mane and Salah, I think it's a roll of a dice, but I think I'd pick Mane out of Mane and Salah. So yeah. Osama says everybody's captaining Vardy. Why? Well, Osama, the thing is, Vardy has been in really good form. He is on a 8-match goal scoring streak, and he's playing Norwich, which has one of the worst defense in the league. What is there not to captain Vardy in? I mean, yeah, you can go with Mane as well. Mane is a good choice, but that doesn't make Vardy a bad choice. I think Vardy is a good choice. Avishka says keep Ings. Yeah, they play West Ham this game week, and West Ham is a club that is not doing really well at the moment, so I would keep Ings, definitely. Prithvi says, should I play Rico or Kelly? Out of these two, Kelly, definitely, because Rico plays Chelsea and Kelly plays Brighton, so yeah, I would play Kelly. George says Mount to Madison. George, do you really want to jump on a Leicester player in this game week? Because in the next game week they have Manchester City and Liverpool the game week after that. I don't think it's a good time to jump on Madison, so I would keep Mount. Who would you captain between Salah, Sterling, Madison, Abraham, and Ings? Out of these, Salah or Abraham are the better captain options. Zodiac. DV says I would keep Ings 2 more weeks. Absolutely, yeah, that's exactly. I agree with DV. I would keep Ings for 2 more weeks, and then if he's not performing, or you think you have a better option, then you can probably move Ings on. But as of now, I don't think there's any need to move Ings on. Deepak says KDB to Son, Jimenez to Rashford. Out of these, I would get Jimenez. I would get Rashford for Jimenez because KDB has a game against Arsenal, and you know how Arsenal are, and that's why I would get Rashford for Jimenez. Don't do both. Wait for the next game week, and you can get Son in the next game week if you want, Deepak. Rushal says Ozil replacement. Rushal, I am not so sure why you have Ozil in your team. Yeah, but how much funds do you have? Depends upon that. You could go for Martial. You could even go for Daniel James this game week. They have really good matches. Mule says who to bench between Grealish, Dele Alli, and Zaha. Out of these, I would bench Zaha. I would play Grealish and Dele Alli. Surfro says hi Viz, hello. Carlton says thank you, you're welcome. Zodiac says no doubt Madison instead of Mount. But in my opinion, as I said, it's not a good time to jump on the Leicester assets because they play Manchester City and Liverpool next. Guys, just in case you're wondering who my substitutes are, I would just like to show you my subs. Just have a look because I'm not so sure if I'll be having time to post my team sheet today. So just have a look at my subs. I've got Hayden, I've got Rico, and I've got Tomori. Maybe I'm hiding it because this bench looks really bad. But yeah, these are my substitutes. Just have a look at them so then I can take the screen back. Guys, one more thing I have to remind you, there are just 40 minutes left to the deadline. So listening to the stream, I hope you make your transfers and don't forget to make them. Sometimes it happens when we are listening to a stream, it does happen. So just beware of that and don't miss the deadline. So do make your transfers. All right. Um, Sarfro says Jesus for Rashford. Jesus for Rashford. Do you mean you want to get Jesus for Rashford or Rashford for Jesus? That's the question. If you want to get, if you want, in actually this game week, I would do neither. If you have Rashford, keep Rashford. If you have Jesus, I would keep Jesus. So no on that. Majid says, should I get KDB, Ellie, or Martial instead of Telemans? Um, I think out of these three options, Ellie or Martial seem better to me. Kevin De Bruyne, if you don't have him already, then I don't think it's a good time to get him. Um, uh, Pashupatinath TV says, what to do with Pulisic? Um, if you have him, I think you should keep him. They play Bournemouth. I mean, that's a really good fixture, and I think he has a really good chance of scoring this game week. So if you have Pulisic, I would keep him. Ritik Das says Mason Mount is a worry. Mason Mount is a worry. I'm not so sure. He didn't play midweek. He didn't play in the Champions League, so I don't think. I think Mason Mount should start against Bournemouth. Should we double up on Tottenham, Ellie and Son? Not this game week. If you already have the double up, you can keep them. But if you don't, then I would wait for one more game week, because Wolves is a tough game. They have rested many players in the Europa League, and it's going to be a really tough game. So this game week, I would not double up on them. Madrid Sumesh says, apart from FPL, which football club do you support? I support Arsenal. Sumesh, excuse me, guys. I support Arsenal, and Abrar, who is the second wizard, he supports Manchester United. So yeah, the two wizards, we support Arsenal and United. So Rochelle says Henderson or Gaita. I think if you already have Lundstrom, it would be better to go with Gaita. Ahmed says Kelly or Lundstrom. Lundstrom, definitely. Reza says, who should I start? Son or De Bruyne? I think if you have both Son and De Bruyne, I think you should start them both. What's the point of having 10 million players and benching them? I think you should start them both. Replacement for Soyuncu or keep? If you have 3 or 4 good defenders, I think you should keep Soyuncu, because after these 2 game weeks against Manchester City and Liverpool, I think you'd probably want him back. Brett says, hey guys, I have a benching headache. I need to play 2 out of Lundstrom, Soyuncu and Mount. Yeah, this is a really tough one. I think you should play Lundstrom and Soyuncu, I guess. That's because Mount is, I think you can play any of Mount or Soyuncu, but Lundstrom definitely you should play Lundstrom and one between Soyuncu and Mount. Kelly, Lundstrom, Van Dijk, Evans. Who should be removed for them? I just need to check your Kelly, Lundstrom, Van Dijk, Evans. Rochelle, can you please ask the question again? I think I missed some point. So yeah, Razat says, I'm currently 7.5k in the world and number 10 on your league. That's a really good place to be in, Razat. I wish I was in your place. In my league, I am around 500, so not a good place to be in my league. So yeah, congratulations on a wonderful rank. Pashupatinath says, I'm bringing in Kelly for Lundstrom. Fortune favors the brave. Yeah, that's your choice, Pashupatinath. But in my opinion, I would not take Lundstrom out, since he has a couple of good fixtures left and he has a higher ceiling than Kelly. So yeah, but that's your decision. That's just my opinion. DB says, you think Konsa will remain in Villa's first 11? It depends. Konsa, he's not nailed on in Villa's team, so we have to see which options they have. So I don't have much idea about Konsa. Avishka says keep Pope or replace. I think you should keep Pope for these upcoming 2 game weeks. They have a decent game week. I think this week they play Newcastle, so definitely this week I would keep Pope. Vax Singh says start Trossard or Haley Wilson. Uh, Out of Trossard and Harry Wilson, this is a tough one. But since Bournemouth play Chelsea and Brighton play Crystal Palace, I'd start Harry Wilson. He has a history of scoring against the bigger clubs. I think he scored against City. He scored against, who did he score against the other day? I just don't know, but I think he scored against Spurs. I think, yeah, he scored against Spurs and he scored against City. So I would definitely consider starting Harry Wilson. Adrian says keep Pulisic or bring Ali. For this game week, I would keep Pulisic. Adrian, definitely. Kelly, Lundstrom, Van Dijk, or Evans. Who should be removed from them? Oh, okay. Kelly, Lundstrom, Van Dijk, and Evans. I think you should. Out of these, you should consider removing Kelly. Rushal. Yeah. H Noor says, should I use wildcard this game week? I don't think this is a decision that I can just make without looking at your team, H Noor. And there is not much time left either. There's like half an hour to go for the deadline, so you have to make a decision and go for it. Just think about it properly. SH says shall keep Pope for this week and save the transfer. Yeah, I think SH that is a good move because Pope has a game against Newcastle. And although Newcastle has been doing really well in these past few game weeks against Manchester City and other teams, but since Almiron is injured and Alan St. Maxima is injured, they don't have many attacking options. So any team who plays Newcastle have a decent chance of a clean sheet. Mohammed El Shibani says, is Mane a safe captain choice? I think pretty much Mane is a good captain choice. So if you have Mane, then why not? You can make him captain, no problem. So guys, I am going to be looking over a little bit at Twitter as well for the questions and if I get any last minute updates. So it's really interesting since I'm waiting, and although I'm sure that Mane and Trent Alexander-Arnold are going to start because Dejan Lovren is injured and they don't have many defenders at all, but I just if we get a leak of information, then why not? So I'm going to be keeping tabs on Twitter for the updates. All right, so I'm going to take a couple of questions over from Twitter. They're mostly teams. They say out Ali and in medicines. That question comes from Hamad bin Mohammed at Dev Hamad from Twitter. Well, to be honest with you guys, as I already said, I would not be considering any Leicester assets to bring in this game week because Leicester play Manchester City and Liverpool next. If you have Leicester players, keep them. If you don't have, don't get them this game week, is my opinion on them. Brett says, thanks mate, I have Soyuncu bench at the moment even though he's nailed to start because I can see Pookie scoring and Mount is playing an injured Bournemouth. I hope he starts, that's the risk. Yeah, I understand Brett, and that's a good point, but looking at the Leicester defense, do you really think that Pookie is going to score? I am not so sure. Guys, sorry if you can hear some ambient or transient chirping of birds in the background, although you might feel it's good. But there's the birds are making a lot of noise, so I hope that doesn't disturb you too much. Ahmed says Zaha or Mount. Out of these two, Zaha or Mount, I think Zaha could be a better option just because he's the talisman of the Crystal Palace team. Mount is, I think both are going to get similar points, so there's not much between them. If I had to pick between them, I'd pick Zaha then. FPL 360 says, should I replace Jimenez? Yeah, I mean, I did replace Jimenez. As I told you, I replaced him with Rashford this game week. Looking at the upcoming fixtures, I replaced him with Rashford. So if you have a similar problem in your team, if you want a Manchester United player, then Rashford is a good option, definitely. Um, Ishtiaq says Son or David Silva. David Silva is injured, so Son definitely. Brett says all the best for the game week. I wish you all the best, mate. I wish you have a good game week. Top football. Um, Top football. I welcome you to the stream. He is mostly first to most of our videos, so he's a really big supporter of the channel. So I welcome you to the stream. Rank, please. Shelby versus Jimenez versus Lundstrom. Who should I start? Shelby versus Jimenez versus Lundstrom. Do you have to start two out of them or one out of them? If you have to start one, then I would probably go with a Jimenez or Lundstrom. If two, then definitely Jimenez and Lundstrom, definitely. Kushagra says Mane stats against Watford are very good. Who do I choose to captain, Mane or Vardy? This is a really headache time, but I'm going with Vardy. So it's just a gut feeling. I think both will score good points this game week. It's up to you which one you want to captain. If you want, you can go with Mane. That's not a problem. De Bruyne or Ings? I would go with De Bruyne, definitely. Ings has a ceiling of 9 points, I guess. De Bruyne has a little bit more higher ceiling, so yeah, that I'd pick De Bruyne. Santosh says, what do you think of Salah? I have in my squad. Should I play him? Santosh, why would you not play Salah against Watford, who's the bottom team of the division? You should definitely play Salah, and there is a good case to be made for even putting the armband on him. So yeah, definitely, bro, you should play Salah. Rakul says, good luck, mate. Good luck to you, Rakul. I hope you have a great game week. Guys, I would like to remind you again, if you haven't made your transfers, I think you should go over and make your transfers and then come back to the stream. It's sometimes we miss the deadline and then it's going to be really sad. So go over, make your transfers, and then definitely come back. Raja Udang says, who to start, Lundstrom or Zaha? This is a really tough one. I think Lundstrom has a higher ceiling than Zaha. So Lundstrom, I would start Lundstrom. JT Animations says Jimenez or Kelly. Out of these two, I would go Jimenez, definitely, because Jimenez has rested in the midweek Europa League game, and he's been in really good form, and Spurs have been conceding goals. So yeah, out of these two, I would go with Jimenez. Pashupatinath says a leaked Liverpool lineup. I am not so sure. You got the lineup so soon, Pashupatinath. If that's true, you are a wizard, my friend. I'm going to have a look at Twitter. I'll keep you updated in case I get any updated lineups. So I cannot confirm or deny about this lineup, but according to him, he says that Mane is not starting. But I'm not so sure about this lineup. I'll let you guys know in case I get any updated news, guys. All right. Abhishek says, should I start Musa or O'Connell? Out of these two, I would probably start Musa because he has a higher ceiling than O'Connell. So yeah, Musa out of these two. PN says, should I remove Jimenez? Yeah, PN, you could remove Jimenez if you don't have any other fires to put out in your team. And which striker do you plan to get in place of him? He has really difficult fixtures, so just like Abrar says, it's not a bad time to remove Jimenez. Yeah, so if you can get Abraham, Rashford, or similar striker, I think it could be a good move. Yeah, we could remove Jimenez. Guys, I would just like to tell you that at this moment in time, I have no leaked team news or anything, so just waiting We mostly get team news on Twitter. Sometimes, not mostly, we sometimes get team news 5 minutes or 4 minutes before the deadline. So if I get any Liverpool team news, I would definitely update you. So stay tuned, guys. FPL Knights is here. Hello, mate. I welcome you to the stream. I would like to say that it was FPL Knights who told us about the Crystal Palace fixtures on the stream last time, and that's why we have Gaita, and Gaita scored 2 clean sheets, so a little bit of a credit goes to Mr. FPL Knights. Bruno says, who should I start, Kelly or Aurier? Out of these two, I think I would start Aurier, Bruno, because Aurier is attacking and he has more potential for attacking points as well as a clean sheet as compared to Kelly, who just has a potential for a clean sheet and maybe some bonus. So yeah. Abhishek says, how about triple captain Vardy? As I already told you, in my opinion, I just the thing is, I always use my my triple captain in a double game week. So in my opinion, I would wait. But if you like are really far behind in the rank and you want to make up and stuff, then I don't think it's a bad time or a bad game week to be using your triple captain. So that has to be your decision. As PN says, I have Rashford and Vardy. Then I think I think that you have Rashford and Vardy. Then you could probably get Abraham, a PN. That's really good strike force right there. All right. Abrar says Bruno Kelly has more chance of scoring a clean sheet. Yeah, that's right. Aurier has more chance of attacking points, so it's kind of it's in the balance right now. A Grey Kamnade says, should I bench Salah due to Klopp rotation effect? No, I don't think Salah is going to be benched, to be honest with you. But if I get any updated team news, I'll let you know. But I don't think that Salah is going to be benched this game week, to be honest. Madrid says Sadio Mane has not traveled to Vicarage Road. That's a good one, and we mostly use that on Twitter, guys. But the match is in Anfield, so definitely none of the Liverpool players have traveled to the Vicarage Road, guys. So yeah, that's a little bit of a joke that we all do on Twitter most of the time. By the way, guys, if you still don't follow me on Twitter, please do follow us. My handle is @theFootyWiz. And do subscribe to the channel and like the video as well. FPL Knight says, how do you rate Martial? And don't want to change my front three, so Rashford is not an option. Maybe Pulisic to Martial. FPL Knights, I think Martial is a good option. The only thing is, I feel that the ceiling of Rashford is higher than Martial, and for a little bit more price, I think Rashford is a better option. But if you can't get Rashford, then I would also be looking at Daniel James. You know, he would save you some money, and attacking wise, he is a good option too. Pashupatinath says, personal question, where are you from? Mate, I'm from India, in Punjab. That's in North India, as you must already know. Abhijit says Rashford to Jimenez. Mate, I don't understand. If you want to do Jimenez to Rashford, I would understand that. But this game week in which Wolves play Tottenham, I would not go Rashford to Jimenez. Not at all. But yeah, if you want to go Jimenez to Rashford, then sure. FPL Knight says, thanks for the compliment. No problem, mate. You are really awesome. Walter says, I have Vardy, Abraham, Raul, and Mount. Shall I switch to Musa and Ali for Raul and Mount? Ali has a tough match this game week, and Musa has a decent game. I think I would keep Raul Jimenez and Mason Mount for one more game week. The reason for this is next game week Jimenez plays against Norwich, so he would have a good chance to make up his points, and Mount plays Bournemouth, so I would keep them both. I would definitely keep them both, guys. PN says fixtures for Wolf are going to be tough, so should I remove Jimenez, and with whom should I replace to earn best points every week? PN, don't we all want to earn best points every week? Yeah, I mean, if I knew I would be a wizard in it, I mean, I am a wizard, but you know what I mean. Um, the thing is, PN, if you want, you can replace Jimenez with either Rashford. You can get Rashford. You can get Abraham, or you can, if you wanna spend a little less and you wanna save some money, you can even think about going to Danny Ings. He's been doing really well. He's scored in 5 consecutive game weeks, so I don't think he's a bad option at all. Um, Avishka says plan for Liverpool blank Trent Alexander-Arnold or Mane out for a week. Avishka, I'm planning for the Liverpool blank with considering Trent Alexander-Arnold out. I would definitely not going to transfer Mane out. I'm going to keep Mane in my team and going to bench him for 1 game week. If anything, I would probably take Trent Alexander-Arnold out and then consider some options, and keeping Trent Alexander-Arnold off the team out of my team for 2 or 3 weeks isn't that bad thing, because they have really tough fixtures after the blank. They've played Leicester, so yeah. Abhishek says, should I remove Madison after this game week? Abhishek, I think if you have some other better option and you have some money to replace him with, I think it would not be a bad idea to get rid of Jimenez. But before making that decision, let's see how he performs in this game week against Norwich, and then let's make the decision. Walter White says, thanks, you're welcome, mate. FPL Knight says, Vardy, Abraham, and Ings is my current front three. Where will Rashford fit in? Maybe a 4-man strike force. Yeah, I mean, that's a really good strike force you have right there. Vardy, Abraham, and Ings. But Ings has a fixture swing soon, so maybe you can change Ings after his the easier fixtures are over. Musa says Vardy or Mane for captain. Um, as I already said on the stream, mate, I had a similar doubt about Vardy or Mane. I was flip flopping between the two, but I finally settled on Vardy. It depends upon whether you have a really good rank. Like around 35 to 40% managers are going to captain Vardy this game week. So in case he bangs, he is kind of a shield for the rank. And if you don't want your rank to fall, I think you can go with Vardy captain. But both are good options. Salah or Vardy? Mohammed Jabed says Salah or Vardy. It's really a tough one. Both have really good fixtures, and it's more of a gut feeling thing. It's not to choose one good and one bad options. It's to choose the better of the two good options. So I personally, I'm just going with Vardy. So I think he's a decent option, and he would want to keep his goal scoring run. He would want to continue his goal scoring run. So I think Vardy is a good option, definitely. I am Negan says, what do you think of Madison as a differential captain? Negan, I think Madison is a good captain choice, but he has a ceiling of around 10 points, and he mostly just scores 1 goal or provides 1 assist. So if you want an explosive option, then I don't think Madison is the right captain option for you. Just going over to Twitter, guys. I'm sorry, I keep saying this again and again, but I just want to check the team news, if I can get any early team news. If I do, I'll let you know. I'll let you know if in case I get any updated team news. Avishka says keep De Bruyne or shift to a better inform mid after this game week. Avishka, I'm going to personally as well monitor Kevin De Bruyne, and if he doesn't do well against Arsenal, we could think about moving Kevin De Bruyne on. But if you want to keep a Manchester City player, then I think Kevin De Bruyne is the best option, because he always has a good game irrespective of how City is playing. Kevin De Bruyne always has a good game. It doesn't matter how City are playing or not, but Kevin De Bruyne always plays well, and he has a chance for scoring points every time he plays. So yeah, that's my take on that. Kevin Gibbon says KDB out for Ali. Not this game week, Kevin, because the thing is, Kevin De Bruyne plays Arsenal, and Manchester City traditionally mostly win against Arsenal for these past few years. So, and Ali plays against Wolves, and Wolves is a really tough team, and I don't see Ali scoring more than one goal if he does. So this week, no from my side. Brett says I own Vardy and dropped 100k to 200 last game week because I kept in the differential. Exactly my point, Brett. That's why I recommend that we should go for Vardy. But to be honest with you, Vardy and Mane are both great captain choices this game week. So I don't think you can go wrong with any of them. It's not a big problem. So yeah, that's my take on that. Salil Agrawal says Vardy or Mane. I think we've already done that, but I'll just again tell you that they are both good options, and there's no problem. You can captain any of them. I see both of them scoring good points this game week. Pashupatinath says doing Mane to Salah if you provide me with the early team news. Yeah, might I'm just waiting for the news. If I get any early team news, I'll definitely let you guys know. But I would like to remind you once again that you should go make your transfers. Around 15 minutes are left for the deadline, so I don't want you guys to miss your deadline. So definitely go and make your transfers. Let me see if I've saved my team. I've got my subs right. All is well, guys. So yeah, Kevin says Jimenez out for Abraham. Kevin, if you don't have any other problems in your team, I think that's a good move. Yeah, Abraham is a good option. Praveen Kumar says Cantwell or Hayden. Hayden has a ceiling of I think 5 points. Cantwell has a little higher ceiling, but he plays a tougher team. To be honest with you, I don't think either of Cantwell or Hayden are going to score many points, but I will say that you can probably go with Hayden. I think because maybe he'll get 3 points as opposed to Cantwell's 2. But guys, I might have some team news for you soon, guys. So stay tuned. I think Twitter is having a little bit of a blast right now, so I'll let you know if I have some updated team news. Kushgara says thanks a lot for your insights. You're welcome, mate. I thank you so much for being on the stream. Agre says Salah or Vardy. Agre, I think we already addressed this. You go, yeah. You can go with either of the two. Both are good options. There is nothing to choose between them. Abhishek says, how about Spurs triple up? Not against Wolves. Not in this game week. After this game week, it could be a different story. Abhishek. Pashupatinath, yes, FPL Rockstar is there, and there are a couple of other accounts that I follow. Spyan Cop and some others who are also going to give us the team news, guys. So guys, I just like to reiterate, if you don't follow me on Twitter, do follow me on Twitter, and also follow some other accounts who have a chance to give you early team news. You should definitely get all the advantage you can over the other mini league players. So come to Twitter, register, follow me at the Footy Wiz, and I can point you over to some other accounts that you should follow as well. Elliot says, is 100k a good overall rank? Elliot, I think 100k is a very good overall rank at this point in time. But it's a little risky as well, because it could go both ways. You're pretty close to 10k as you are to 500k as well. So you need to pick your team carefully, in order that you have a few differentials but not too many. So you need a few shields as well. You need to be careful about that. So Shawnee says Mane was not rested. Yeah, Mane was not rested midweek, but he was rested against Bournemouth. So Mane has had his rest, and Soon we will have a news, guys, whether Mane is starting or not. I'll let you guys know. Do not worry about that. I'm looking at my Twitter feed. I'm refreshing it again and again. If I have any news, I will let you know as soon as possible. But don't forget to make your transfers, guys. I would like to reiterate. Ice Baby says, how about my captain Salah? I think Salah is a good captain choice. No problem with Salah. Madrid says Salah, Mane, Firmino all start. Yeah. Okay. I don't have this news at the moment, but I will let you know, guys. Madison for Pulisic, no for me, Gavin, because I think Madison has really tough fixtures after Norwich. He plays City and Liverpool, so no for me. Why don't you downgrade Chilwell to Soyuncu? Abhishek, I think Chilwell has a higher ceiling than Soyuncu. Chilwell can score about 12 points if he gets an assist. So, and I don't need any funds in the rest of my team. That is the reason I have Chilwell over Soyuncu. LFC Pashupatinath compares. Pashupatinath has posted a team, guys, but I cannot confirm it at the moment. I think I have confirmed team news, fellas. All right, everybody, we have team news. The team news is Mane starts, Salah also starts, Firmino starts, Trent Alexander-Arnold starts, Milner starts. Guys, there's one problem, guys. Robertson is on the bench. All of you who own Andy Robertson, guys, Andy Robertson is on the bench, and this is almost a confirmed news, which I have from Twitter, because this guy always gives the right news. But Robertson has been benched. So all of you who own Robertson, you need to see what you need to do with your team. But I have confirmed team news, guys. Robertson has been benched. Pashupatinath says, how about my team? Henderson, Lundstrom, Chilwell, Khaleesi. I'm so sorry. We don't have time to do rate my team at the moment. It's really close to the deadline, but I'll just have a quick look. De Bruyne, Mana, Son. I think your team looks really good, Khaleesi, but I really had a passing look, so I'm sorry if I missed something. Sumji says Kelly or Soyuncu to start. I would start Soyuncu over Kelly, Sumij. Elliot says, should I play Ings and Richarlison? I think you should ings Ings and Richarlison. Yeah, I think Richarlison maybe has a less chance of scoring this game week, but I think you should play Richarlison if you have him. Robertson has been benched, guys. I would like to tell you again, for all those who just joined the stream, Andy Robertson has been benched, so you make your choices accordingly, please. And also, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and please follow us on Twitter, as we sometimes get leaked team news just like today, and we can help you with your rank, guys. Yeah, guys, Ice Baby is asking me whether this is my confirmed team. Yes, guys, this is the confirmed team. I'm not going to change it. I'm just showing you my subs: Hayden, Rico, and Tamori. I made one transfer this game week, which was I took out Jimenez and I brought in Rashford. Salah starts, guys. Salah starts. For all those asking Mo Salah starts. Mane starts, Firmino starts, Trent Alexander-Arnold starts, but Robertson is benched, guys. Robertson is benched, so make your changes accordingly, and you know, you have a early team news, so this is beneficial for us, especially over the other friends who don't watch my channel in the mini league, so you can have this advantage over them, guys. Robo to Van Dijk. No, Sumesh, I do not think you should do Robo to Van Dijk, because next week Liverpool have a blank. It's better to move to some other team. You can probably get United defender, I guess, or you can look at somebody like Matt Target. You can take some money out, because Matt Target has a couple of good game weeks, and then you can get Robertson back. Marcus Rashford is my captain. Will it be a good move? I think Marcus Rashford against Everton is not going to score too many points, but I think he can score. He can score a goal. So yeah, if you have Vardy, I would go Vardy over Marcus Rashford for this game week. Next week, I think it's a good time to captain Rashford if you want. Trung says Lundstrom or Kelly. I would start Lundstrom, Trung. Repeat the lineups. Okay. I don't have the full lineup, guys. I'll just repeat what I have. If you want, I'll just read out the players who are starting. Just give me a second and I will repeat. Okay, so Mane starts, Salah starts, Firmino starts, Trent Alexander-Arnold starts, Shaqiri and Milner start. Robertson is on the bench. So there you are, guys. Robertson benched, Mane, Salah, Trent Alexander-Arnold all start. So this is the confirmed lineup. Just going to check whether I saved my team. Everything is fine, guys. Last 5 minutes, guys. Go and set your team so that you don't miss the deadline. Trung, you're welcome. Elliot says gonna captain Kevin De Bruyne. Elliot, I don't think this is a good week to captain a differential, especially when the most captain players have really easy games. Like Vardy is playing Norwich and Mane is playing against Watford. I mean, in this game week, captaining Kevin De Bruyne seems a little risky, in my opinion. But you have to make your own choice. But that's my opinion. Mr. Safaril says Salah or Mane captain. I think I would make Mane captain, Safaril. PN says Mount or Madison. I would go with Mount. If you have Madison, then start Madison. If you don't have Madison, then keep Mount. Don't transfer in Madison. Gray says Salah or Vardy for captaincy. I think we've done that. I think I would pick Vardy, but Salah is an equally good option. Let me see if I have some other team news, guys. No, I think that's it. We are not getting any more team news. So yeah, the only shock is that Robertson has been benched, guys. Elliot says never back the lunchtime captain, and I also think Vardy is due a blank. Well, Vardy has given me really good returns for the past 5 game weeks, and I think he's going to score against Norwich, in my opinion. But you never know. This is football. If Norwich can beat Manchester City, you never know what's going to happen, guys. FPL Light says anybody going triple captain on Vardy? Presumably that's what you were asking. Yeah, there's a couple of people on the chat who are thinking about going triple captain Knights. So yeah. I think we've answered most of the questions, guys. If you have any last minute queries, do not be wringing your mind about Mane or Salah captaincy, guys. Think and fix your team. The last 2 minutes are left. I would suggest you to lock your teams and relax now. It's never a good thing to make last minute decisions, in my opinion. So just heading over to Twitter. Nope, no more team news, guys. So that's it. That's all we have. Jashan Tour says good luck, everyone. Good luck, Jashan. A really good friend of mine from real life. It was a pleasure to have you on the stream. Thanks for coming. So guys, this is my team, and the thing is, if we talk about what we are going to do about the Liverpool blank next week, I think either I'm going to bench both Alexander-Arnold and Mane next week and transfer out Tomori for somebody who plays, or maybe I can transfer out Trent Alexander-Arnold and bench Mane next week. So that's the only thing which can be done. I am not going to take Mane out of my team, no matter if he blanks for 1 game week or not. He can be on my bench because he was on my bench even against Bournemouth when he didn't start. Khaleesi says sell Trent. Yeah, I'm thinking about selling Trent. That is the only option I have because I don't want to sell Mane. So that is the only option that I have. Yeah, that's a good point, guys. Khaleesi says, guys, last minute for the deadline. It's It's almost time, guys. We are in the end game now. We are in the end game now, guys. And I've looked at I don't know how many million possibilities, and there is only one possibility that succeeds. And you know what that is, guys. Captain, a safe pick. um, Santosh says I have Rashford, Ings, Vardy starting next week. Ings has some tough fixtures. Santosh, you can probably think about getting Abraham. I think Abraham is a good option for sure. If you have funds to get Abraham, then I think I would go for him. Trunk says good luck all. Yeah. So guys, the deadline is over. The teams have been logged, and let's see how the game week goes. You know, I am not at all confident about my team, and I always say that before a game week because I don't want to jinx my team, and I never say how many points my team is going to score. I always say my team is going to score very less points, and I'm not confident. And then if it scores good points, then I can be happy. Avishka says Rashford a good option for Ings after this game week. Yes, I think Rashford is a good option, definitely. FPL Knight says great stream mate, and he says good luck to everybody. Definitely good luck everyone. Ice Baby says good luck everyone. Santosh says you hit the nail. That's what I was thinking. Good luck. You're awesome. Thanks mate. You're awesome too. I have Robo and I don't own Trent. Alexander Arnold says Sumesh. It's okay. Hey guys, let's head over to Twitter and see if the team news was right. I'm going to get slaughtered, guys, if the team news is not right, because I've said the team and I've told you which players are not starting on the live stream. I really hope the news that I gave you is right. So yeah, guys. So here is the confirmed team news, guys. Alison, Alexander Arnold, Gomez, Van Dijk, Milner, Henderson, Wijnaldum, Shaqiri, Mane, Salah, Firmino. So the only one who's been omitted from the team is Robertson. All the other players were expected to start, guys. So the news we had was right. So don't forget to follow us on Twitter. Sometimes we get a few leaks and we will update you and give you the advantage over your mini league rivals. So head over to Twitter, follow us. The handle is given at the bottom of the screen at the FootyViz. And don't forget to like the stream and subscribe, guys, and do let me know if you enjoyed this deadline day stream, and should we do more streams like this. If you enjoyed it, we can probably plan more deadline day streams like this. So guys, I think we said everything that we had to say, and it's time to end the stream. It has been a really wonderful stream with so many subscribers, so many people coming to the stream. It has been a really good time, and I think I'll see you next week with another stream before the Liverpool blank game week, so we can discuss what we are going to do with our teams. I hope you all have a great game week, guys. It has been a wonderful stream. It has been wonderful having you here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, so you can get the notifications every time we do a live stream. Hope you all have a great game week, and good luck, guys. I'm out of here. Bye bye.